Right, we are live. I may or may not have accidentally just not streamed for a week. Yeah.
Steadily taking a nap? Is this some kind of new trend? Sleeping while standing up?
How much longer do I have for this? 14 days, okay? It's fine. I can do this in 14 days. Hopefully I don't just not stream for another week. I say as I will probably proceed to do that again. Speedrun. The sweetest fruit. This tree will bear fruit, surprising though it may seem. The hidden spectator's mind drifts away, still lost in the brilliance of the orchestra. His breath, soft and steady, releases a gentle warmth. Undoubtedly, this lucky spectator has enjoyed a deep and restful sleep.
The theatre of Dionysus is truly mesmerizing, and the wine here is beyond compare. Athens, so much greater than the history books could have ever taught us. This apple believes I found my true home. But who brought me this blanket? So comfortable.
The drunken observer turns over, pulling the blanket closer around him. A faint melody reaches Mr. Apple's ears. Somewhere beneath the tree, a few festival goers dance joyfully, while wicker baskets filled with flowers and fruit gently sway along the river.
The vine weaves across the boundless earth, scattering far the bountiful gifts of Dionysus. Under your watchful gaze, the world reigns with hope.
An alcoholic 24/7. Basking in the warm sunlight, accompanied by a humid breeze and joyful melodies. What a cozy environment for Mr. Apple. After days and nights soaked in wine, Mr. Apple has lost the golden skin he once acquired in Florence.
Wait, wasn't I in the theatre of Dionysus?
Out of panic, he wraps himself in his blanket, a leaf to be precise. The rustling sound of leaves draws the attention of the followers below.
Look, an apple! I've never seen an apple so big before.
One of the revelers tiptoes over. I cannot speak English. Tiptoes over and picks the apple from its treetop perch.
Oh, incredible! It has a rich aroma of fine wine coming from its rind.
Gonna peer on. This is the apparent background assistant. Gonna get bombed again.
Can't believe my ears. Is this apple snoring?
Everyone, Dionysus' blessing is surely upon us. He must rejoice to see that we will hold the Dionysia as planned.
But a magical apple such as this must be used to honor our patron. I suggest we make it into a fine wine.
It's too late for that, my friends. By the time this apple will have fermented, the Dionysia will be long over.
That's it.
And even so, we need many large, sweet apples like this one for such an offering.
A hand grabs Mr. Apple and tosses him to a basket full of fruits.
Captain, Virgin, save me.
Skill issued.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad, Vertin. I've turned the whole city upside down and backwards. Not a single soul has seen a flying apple. Oh, how was
Surprising.
your luck?
I'm afraid all I found were these.
She shows Regulus the apple she received, a mix of round and misshapen ones, some green, some
The
yellow.
Athenians were very generous. When they learned I was searching for an apple, they insisted on giving me every apple they could find. Some of them looked freshly plucked.
Without her sunglasses.
They even offered me some of their wine. They said it might help me see my flying apple.
Imagine if Reverse actually collabs with Final
Stop
Fantasy.
it all. None of these lousy things look like Mr. Apple.
Regulus paces back and forth along the stone tiles, angrily biting into one of the apples.
Oh, this tastes awful, Vertin. Don't tell me the Athenians actually enjoy eating sour fruit like this.
Awesome.
Regulus, we've arrived in classical Greece during the Peloponnesian War. This was before apples underwent the crossbreeding necessary to gain their modern sweet taste. In fact, most people of this time would prefer grapes and figs. Apples were considered to be used as offerings to the gods.
You mean we'll never ever find Mr. Apple?
No, Regulus.
The apple is dead.
What I meant is, perhaps Mr. Apple has accidentally become part of some offering. We should be on the lookout, but we need to be careful. We can't just pluck him from an offering without causing offense.
Shame.
If only we could broadcast a missing apple alert. Or at least hand out some posters.
I don't think we have enough money left. With what we have, we could scarcely afford to buy a few sheets of papyrus. If we wanted to make posters for Mr. Apple, we may need to ask Miss Sotheby for help, though she's not part of this operation.
Accustomed to the conveniences of modern society, the duo struggles to come up with a solid plan in this strange and unfamiliar era. Perhaps the first time, Regulus truly grasps the devastation brought by the storm. Regulus scratches her head with a rather serious look on her face.
Vertin, we've got to solve the storm once and for all.
I do find it really funny how we went from like the 20th century, the 19th century, to like 400 BC.
Huh?
Oh, it's nothing. All I meant is that we should thank Lorenz for their great invention, the stage in the rain.
Joking around at a time like this only adds to anxiety. Regulus knocks her head as if she's trying to fix a broken mood switch.
Just pondering here. But what would we need to whip up a loudspeaker in ancient Greece? Eh, Vertin? And what are the odds of us getting acquainted with some local scoundrels? Or rock gods, forgive me. Even a cop? Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if we only find his core?
Inspirations explode in Regulus's mind like supernovas, only to collapse one black hole after another.
There's no use for it. I'll have to put together a remembrance set for my next broadcast.
Regulus nods helplessly, her inspiration running dry, as a firm, warm hand lands on her shoulder.
You've got the right idea, Regulus. When in Athens, do as the Athenians do.
I don't think that's quite the
So then we're going to get help from some local scoundrels?
I'm not sure about scoundrels, but there are sure to be mercenaries around, or informants.
Ah!
Regulus's eyes light up with a reply, as memories of cheering crowds and singing birds return to her.
Too right. Just as London had me to keep the pulse on the city, there's sure to be some kind-hearted legend who knows every nook and cranny of Athens. Ha! You just leave it to me, Vertin. Just think, a like-minded rocker of the ancient world. we'll get on like jam on toast. And once we're thick as thieves, we'll get that information for a song.
The legend of London has found her groove once again, dashing off into the busy streets of the ancient city. The only problem with this format is I don't think that I can just check how long it's gonna be. Can't check how long the story's gonna be. Just find out. I'm assuming it's not going to be a whole lot longer than the other one. Like 12 at most.
23 drachmae? Ugh, you're having me on.
Regulus's cry of surprise echoes far and wide, startling a few seagulls perched on the rooftop. The young girl frowns viciously and lowers her voice.
Look, mate, I'm not asking for the bleeding moon here. I just want to know where my apple is. Or are you trying to pull one over on me? Even a whole bottle of fruit wine is only 1/6 of a drachma.
The bard rises to her feet, plucking the strings of her lyre with a smile.
My friend, what you're searching for isn't just any ordinary apple. It's a magical talking one. Which means I will need to attend the celebration if I want to find it. After all, an apple as enchanting as Eris' banquet gift that brought Ilium to its ruin could only be used as an offering to the gods.
The appeal to Greek mythology falls flat as it hits Regulus's ears, for whom only the stories of the gods of rock have ever held interests.
Yada yada. Whatever you say, love. All I know is what you're charging is daylight robbery.
You may be right, but you won't find a better offer. Not many people in my trade would trust an outsider who might just run off after I do my part.
We won't ever do that. You can ask after Captain Regulus's reputation anywhere, from the Thames to the high seas and...
Thames don't even exist yet. Or at least not named. Familiar footsteps break up their tense negotiations.
Ephonia, remember that snake you pointed out to me before? I need some extra hands to...
They turn around and find the tall, strapping mercenary standing in front of them.
Oh, it seems you have another customer. I'll leave you to your work.
Not at all! Welcome back, Eagle Bearer. I just didn't expect to see you so soon. But did you say you need some extra hands? Let me think. Eureka! I've got a plan.
The bard murmurs to herself as a flash of inspiration crosses her mind. She clears her throat and takes Regulus in one hand, and Cassandra in the other with an amiable smile.
The fates have surely strung us all together for a reason. You've come to ask about that weird magic apple, one quite likely to be used as an offering in the Dionysia. And you, Cassandra, that strange man you asked me to investigate. He claimed to be a craftsman repairing the temple of Dionysus. I will hazard the guess that you've come because you need more hands to search out his co-conspirators.
Hang about? You don't mean...
You are a clever one, miss. I do believe you will be able to assist one another.
Alaka. I knew it.
Fully aware of how cunning the bard is, Cassandra shakes her head. Time is running short. She must come to terms with the necessity of her situation.
So, then we're all going to the Dionysia in order to look for someone. It shouldn't be too hard to look for a talking apple while I'm there.
Cheers, love. And we'd be happy to help with... Oh, Vertin, what's your take on this?
Regulus winks at the mercenary, seems to appreciate the idea of some sort of extra eyes in the festival.
Are you the one they call Eagle Bearer? You've heard people singing of your exploits all over Athens. They say the Eagle Bearer is a valiant hero, always willing to help those in need. A friend one can entrust their life to.
The mercenary braces her hands against her sides and clears her throat.
You two certainly aren't from around here. That's obvious.
Huh?
Everyone in this city knows there's no amount of flattery that will affect my price.
Apologies. I've given you the wrong impression. I only meant to ask if the tales we've heard are true. I hope our cooperation can be built on mutual understanding.
Cassandra raises an eyebrow, surprised to be doubted by the very woman who had just praised her.
It seems you've heard of my work already. I am Cassandra, the Eagle Bearer. And if you had any doubts, I will readily prove all that I am capable of.
She reaches out a hand to the girls.
The name's Regulus, and this is Vertin.
Just some random girl in the middle of Athens being aggressively British. She happily reaches out to grab Cassandra's hand.
All right then. So, how exactly are we going to help you?
Simple. For now, all I need is more eyes around the city. Do whatever pleases you, but keep a lookout for anyone suspicious.
A twinge of nerves creeps up Regulus's spine.
Athens is flooded with visitors in anticipation of the Dionysia. I won't be able to track every potential threat.
Right. Well, how do you know we aren't suspicious?
Assassins are surprisingly trusting. Cassandra examines the two figures, their modern clothing cutting a bizarre contrast to the world around them.
I couldn't even begin to guess where you two are from. But that means you are most certainly not from Sparta, Corinth, or Phokis. Which
From
means
London.
you probably aren't here to kill Pericles.
Regulus takes a moment to digest this new information before letting out a gasp.
What? Kill Pericles? What, wait a tick. Are you asking us to keep our eyes peeled for bloodthirsty assassins?
Roll credits.
There's no need to be alarmed. I only need you to be my eyes. Just do as I say, and there will be no danger.
Regulus nods out of courtesy and whispers to the girl next to her.
Vertin, old pal, old chum, mate. I think we ought to reconsider this whole gig.
Let's just get this done, chum.
Her calm demeanor blunts Regulus's fears, but soon after her attention is captured by distant singing.
What's going on?
The procession makes its way towards them, surrounded by a parade of people singing and caressing her through the streets.
Welcome to Athens. Have a toast to friends from afar.
Is this that party you mentioned?
The Dionysia, yes. You couldn't have picked a better time to blend in. And if you have time, to have some fun.
We'll do our best to look for anything that might point to danger.
Regulus seems to have only heard half of Cassandra's words.
Have some fun? But what about Mr. Apple?
lowers her head, facing down a great dilemma.
Oh, forget it. Parties can wait. I'll do whatever I can to find you, Mr. Apple.
Her voice fades into the growing festivities.
Martin! Oh, you've got to vouch for me on this! Dionysia, here I come!
Follow her, Vertin, and stay vigilant. I have my own work to do.
Understood.
Vertin, look at this pottery. Wouldn't something like this be a killer diller in your lobby? And what do you think about this linen piece on me? I guess it's only suited for summer sailing.
Regulus, what happened to all that conviction from before?
The festival is full of attractions and distractions for the rocker pirate.
Hello, ladies. How would you like to paint your very own festival mask?
They follow the sound of the barker's voice, discover an assortment of materials spread across the table. Wood, leather, willow branches, rattan, minerals, and insect dyes in a variety of colors.
Sorry, but we're a tad busy at the moment.
This is fab!
The festivities once again ensnare Regulus's intention.
How about it, Vertin? Come on, think of the attention. We'll be as famous as I was back when I was hosting Apple Radio. My fans were bonkers. They'd crawl over glass for a signature. We sure could use some of them right now.
Please come and try.
Just you wait, mate. This rockin' pirate is about to make a one-of-a-kind superstar mask in no time.
Regulus leans back to her apprentice to appreciate her masterpiece, unaware that their new mercenary friend has returned.
Nothing unusual around the Vipilon Gate and the Temple of Erection. What about...
Cassandra is speechless upon seeing the two peculiar masks. Despite having crossed the Aegean far and wide, meeting many innovative poets, mathematics, and sculptors, she'd never seen anything quite like them.
It's not exactly what I'd call an effective disguise.
She removes her mask and helps Regulus with hers.
I believe this may be a bit too fashion-forward for this era.
Cassandra seems about to question her choice of words, but is interrupted by another round of cheering from the crowded street. The cheers grow louder as the crowd sings and sprays fruit wine into the sky. Maidens in elegant dress balance fruit baskets filled with offerings, their heads, while the procession waves blazing torches in the air.
No need to be startled. The Dionysia parade is just getting started. By the time they reach the Agora, it'll be even more lively. But that means the streets will be packed with people. A perfect opportunity for anyone with ill intent.
She deftly moves to the pulse of the crowd and waves her hands to the ladies behind. After a clear eagle cry, Cassandra is nowhere to be seen.
You watch the streets, and I'll cover the high places. This is certainly a party. Regulus, Vertin!
Huh?
Is that the strange apple you've been looking for? I think I found him! Unfortunately, it seems he is about to fulfill his duty to Dionysos as one of the sacred offerings.
Skill issue. The apple's gonna die. Turned into wine. Sure, whatever. That one. So why not? I don't really have to worry about this. You can just auto the game. Mr. Apple's flesh grows paler. I cannot speak today. Yeah, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Apple's flesh grows paler amidst the loud singing and wobbling fruit baskets.
This apple's flesh is separating from the core.
3 fans go.
Help me, Captain.
The procession gathers into a surging torrent flowing through the streets. Colorful banners and ivy-woven cushions are tossed in the sky. The avenue is now packed with floats and parties wearing masks.
Cassandra! Vertin! We've got to do something!
YouTube and its inbuilt engagement bait now.
I can't let them turn Mr. Apple into an
Still
offering.
winning.
Oh, think about how upset my listeners would be. Oi, lads, make way, please.
Regulus charges headlong into the crowd, making a beeline for her first
Hang
meet.
in there! I'm coming for you!
There's a surge of courage and conviction burning in her veins. She'll stop at nothing to protect her crew.
Hey, you stepped on my rope. Be
Won't
careful.
be turned into wine. Too late.
Put your hands up, everyone! Just like this! Praise Dionysus!
Regulus, be careful. Hold my hand, stick close to me.
And murder. It's murder time. I'm far enough in this game that I can just ignore mechanics.
I don't...
Alright, wait for the right moment.
Stars.
Is this truly what you've been searching for?
This will help
That is so
will be
many
over before you
unnecessary
finish.
buffs.
everyone.
He goes. There's a lot of them.
I found it.
Into the wait for the right moment.
Now!
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Please. The right.
Forward.
To the left.
Into the darkness.
Regaining control of
All
our
forms of
bodies.
power at your fingertips.
Icaros, find your mark.
Look.
Portarti indietro.
133 assassins. A little bit of an overkill.
Abbraccia la morte.
Loves in her rocket launcher.
What's happening?
Forward,
Wait.
a symbol of beauty.
Little
I am the
bit of
waves in the
overkill.
ocean and the stars in the sky.
In the repeating cycle, we may feel regret.
To absolutely decimate that poor soul. The surge of the crowd separates their hands. As the torrent of movement passes, only one remains.
Regulus?
Regulus is nowhere to be seen. In place of her friend's hand, there rests a green apple, aroma tinged with a faint bitterness.
Regulus the Reckless. She's a bold one, but she has yet to master the art of navigating a crowd.
Huh?
Cassandra leans over from the rooftop. You really just cannot speak today. Offering a hand up to
Why don't you
Vern.
take a look from up here, Vertin? As far as I'm concerned, this will be the fastest way to catch up.
There's something about you. It reminds me of her.
Talk later. Just grab my hand. I remember how nervous I was the first time I climbed up along a vine.
Are you certain this is a shortcut?
Completely. First you need to calculate the distance between the two roofs. Make sure you have a proper running start and sufficient height. Keep your body tight, eyes on your target, focusing on where you land. Like this. Let your knees bend slightly as you land, then try to regain your balance.
Cassandra lands effortlessly on the opposite roof. Jump. Her eyes scramble across the roof, her legs uneasy as she steps forward. The distance between the rooftops seems to expand before her eyes. Takes a deep breath and steadies herself.
Watch out!
And she's also in like a full coat. She is not in the outfit to be jumping across the rooftops. She falls, arms failing as they miss their mark, only to be caught just in time by the muscled grip of the Mythios.
Thank you, Cassandra.
Your instincts are impeccable, but you may need a bit more training. This may not be the shortcut I imagined for us. Let's go another way.
Is it more dangerous?
No, much safer.
Cassandra's gaze fixes on the protruding bricks, setting a distant temple.
Relax, Vertin.
Huh?
A firm hand catches her, followed by a gust of wind rushing against her face.
I must say, I'm in awe of your skills, Miss Cassandra. But how do we get down from here?
Jump. She circles the edge of the rooftops, searching for any bricks or beams she might climb. Unfortunately, the craftsman has built the temple with meticulous care. The walls are so polished and pristine that even a speck of dust clings to them.
Just hold on.
A gentle breeze brushes her face. They jump off the rooftop. Then the haystack below them swallows them whole. She emerges from the stack, and after regaining her composure, follows Cassandra as she slinks into the temple.
I never quite expected this mode of travel to be so thrilling.
I suppose it must be. It's so natural to me now that it feels routine.
What?
Regulus finally arrives at the scene, still gasping for breath.
That's a trick and a half. How did you get here before I did?
Cassandra rushes over and covers Regulus's mouth.
Shh. We have a situation.
Blessed by the muses. I'm assuming this is going to be like 12 or less. Flickering lights dance over the temple's reliefs. Below them, figures dart between.
These, the weird things you were talking about. Cassandra?
She lowers her voice, talking as if she were an old friend.
Cool. Look at these. Ladies dancing, Beastie Boys grooving to the music. And who's the bloke with the naff hat? If I didn't know any better, I'd have guessed he was some kind of Greek god of rock and roll. Are we sure we haven't messed around with the time and space here?
This is a temple to Dionysus, who was, among other things, a god of joy, passion, and chaos. It's little wonder his reliefs would reflect that.
Right then, so he is a proper rock god, just thousands of years early, give or take.
The fuck is rock and roll? Her enthusiasm hits Cassandra like a wave against the steady ship.
I'm not sure I understood anything you just said.
Yeah, regulars should probably be a little more careful about dropping things like, oh yeah, thousands of years early. Before she can continue, a ribbon swaying in the breeze catches her attention. She grasps the ribbon in a swift motion and slices it through. Worn-like pattern coil and twist along the ribbon.
Hey, don't look at us, mate. We didn't do it.
Of course you didn't, we only just got here.
Not that I'm above a bit of vandalism, but what's your angle?
The marks on it leave a fresh ink stain on her finger.
Quiet. These ribbons are not decorations. They are desecrations.
These symbols are similar to the ones on Pericles' bounty.
Love the Beatles.
That cannot be a coincidence.
Regulus stares in silent disbelief as she reads the value of the bounty. Though, being Regulus, her silence doesn't last.
Bounties and puzzles can wait. Mr. Apple can't. First priority is rescuing him from this spooky place. Oh, who knows what they've done to him?
We'll look for your friend soon. First, I need to scout out the surroundings. I'm not sure it is safe here.
She crouches low to the ground, running her fingers along the marble floor. A faint trail of footsteps guide them toward the inner sanctum of the temple.
We aren't the first visitors here tonight.
It's difficult to say how many have come through. The prints are too jumbled.
No one is supposed to be here after the tributes have been laid in the inner temple. Not until the statue returns after the Dionysia.
That means whoever's up ahead is up to no good, right?
It's possible.
She eases her steps into a silent crawl.
Stay behind me.
No need to worry about us, love. We can handle ourselves.
Regulus is just gonna casually start using Arcanum.
Be careful, Timon! Don't break those pots! What if the eagle bearer noticed? She's as sharp-eyed as her eagle! How stupid can you get, Aristion? Is this the first time you've used a calamos? That charcoal powder isn't cheap! We're doomed if we upset Deimos.
I don't mean to interrupt, Lysias, but all that shouting isn't doing any good.
Agreed.
Faster than the west wind, she brings her spear up to the craftsman's throat.
Maybe my ears deceive me, but you don't sound much like craftsmen.
Eagle bearer.
Nor killers, for that matter. Not professional ones, anyway.
Her words sound cooler than the edge of a sharp spear. The hostage can't help but shiver.
We are craftsmen. We're here to repaint the temple for the Dionysia.
Save your lies. What you are doing here has nothing to do with the Dionysia. Now, who is your master? Speak!
You...
He grips his file aggressively. Before either can relax, a gnashing order is barked from within the darkness.
Malaka, kill her!
It's my turn to murder. Sure.
We will experience all this over and over again.
Boy,
I don't
will this round
Wait for
survive
the right moment.
one round?
Stars.
For victory!
That is so
Is this
unnecessary
truly what we've
buffs.
been searching for?
For everyone.
It will be over before you feel it.
We really do not need a buff for this. Yeah,
In the
doesn't even
repeating
matter.
cycle, we may...
Battle is over swiftly. The spear of Leonidas easily tears their disguises away, revealing a familiar black cuirass and gloves.
I know this armor. You are from the cult of Cosmos.
You're making dangerous enemies, Eagle Bearer.
He dons a hideous
None
mask.
dare oppose us. Value their lives.
He reveals a hidden axe and brings it down towards her.
Hold.
A cold voice rings out the darkness.
Leave her to me.
Oh hey, it's the 5-star.
That voice. Oh, should have guessed. Alexios.
The Crusaders also in
The
Greece.
mercenary with the broken spear. Do you still wear that title, sister?
Demos, forgive us. We failed.
Get out of my sight, all of you!
Yes.
You surprised me, Alexios. I didn't think you'd stoop so low.
I told you to stay out of my way, Cassandra. Yet here you are.
The cult has deceived you. You don't know what it means to kill Pericles.
I know that he has defied us. And that whoever stands in the way of our plans must pay the price.
You can't bring peace through destruction, Alexios.
You cling to your loyalty so blindly.
He walks down from the platform, retaking his sword while observing his surroundings. Colorful banners have been draped from the ceiling down to the ground. Pots and flagons litter the temple floor. It appears the cultist left in a
I
hurry.
won't let you kill him. Not while I still draw breath.
She squares up to him and readies her spear. They stand at odds, ready to strike each other, but the expected attack never arrives. As Alexios breathes out a long-held breath.
This is the last time I spare your life.
A smoke bomb explodes between them. Sandra catches a final venomous look of Alexios' face before he disappears. Her brother's strange and sudden mercy weighs on her mind only a moment before his distant shout focuses her attention.
Help! Cassandra!
Captain... Virgin... I'm here.
Skill issued. The Fru, now fully immersed in honey, manages to sputter out a plea for help. The thick, sweetened drips all over the shallow basket, which has attracted a few birds that flit about it looking for a snack.
I know exactly who to call.
The eagle bear looks up the sky and raises her arm. Within a half a heartbeat, they hear a piercing cry echo between the temple's pillars.
Mr. Eagle, please mind those claws. I have delicate skin. Oh, my thanks.
The sweetened fruit is pulled into a warm hug.
Good to see you again, first mate. I was starting to worry I'd have to read your obituary out on Radio Apple.
The rumors of my death may have been exaggerated, Captain. I should feel quite put out if I couldn't join the 27 Club with you.
Too right you should. You aren't allowed to die without my permission.
As Regulus returns to the ground with her partially embalmed first mate, she gives Cassandra a hearty tap on the shoulder.
So, what should I name your thank you performance? I've got some fab ideas already. The Heroine and the Screech of Night. Whispers on the edge of the temple. Love and courage dancing in the moonlight. Or the Dark Night of Freedom. The stars and the Eagle Bearer guide us.
A show? You're naming a drama after me?
Don't mind her. Thank you for the help, Cassandra.
Don't sell yourself short. You've already done a great deal to help me.
She pats down her sleeves, trying not to give too much weight to her actions.
Nonetheless, we'd like to do more than just help you with spotting clues. In fact, if you don't mind, we'd like to join your investigation to repay your kindness.
Too right! Mr. Apple is always going on about all this Greek stuff. With that great honking big brain of his, we're sure to be of help.
Even though you are all very, very strange, I do think we work well together.
Several hands are placed together at a moment of sincere warmth. These are surprisingly short chapters. They're really like 10 minutes each. Bounty's been put on your head. Sure, I can just kill them. I can just kill them real fast.
Rather than resist.
Wait for the right. No.
To the left. Stars.
For victory!
A blessing bestowed by fate.
This'll help.
Gone.
In the repeating cycle.
Order. And then I'm assuming that one's next one. There's also I'm assuming this is the next one. Part 7. Above suspicion.
Those so-called craftsmen were from the cult of Cosmos. But they weren't here to destroy the temple. They only left some strange signs and patterns. The same symbols that were on the bounty.
So then that bounty came from the cult too?
So then we know at least to look around for those symbols.
That would be wise.
There's still no sign of them.
There was no sign of them in the Agora, Plaka, or the Panathinaik Way. I'm beginning to doubt myself. What did we see there? Could it really have been my brother?
It seems like there is no one else bearing those symbols near the theatre of Dionysus.
Their discussion is halted by the sound of huffing soldiers and groaning prisoners.
Girls, looky here at what I found! A bunch of goons with those odd symbols!
It's like Manus. I don't think the Manus are gonna be involved. Regulus marches towards them like a successful bounty hunter, followed by a crew of opinion. Their prisoners slouched in after them, hands tied with the wet
Well met,
ropes.
Cassandra. Hopefully we can be of help.
Wait, what's going on here? Who are these people?
Did I miss a mic check or something? They are the bad guys. And thanks to this rocking pirate captain, now they're our prisoners. Good thing I ran into these Calzone lads. They said they were only too happy to help us protect Pericles. Though, their methods are a mite rough.
Quick as a blade. You have the makings of a fine Misthios Regulus.
I just hope she didn't cause too much trouble.
We'll have to uncover that for ourselves.
Fine.
Vertin, my true and reliable friend, my best mate. Did you really doubt me?
Only a little. They turned to the suspects together.
First, I appreciate your cooperation with us at this time. Now, we will proceed using logical deduction to determine your guilt or innocence. All we need to know is who among you has any relationship with the cult of Cosmos. Let's begin. You there.
The person called raises his head with a fearful look in his eyes.
Kyria, I confess, I was watching some of the rich merchants on Hesidon Street. I saw these symbols and wanted to record them. But I'm not a part of any cult. I'm just a clumsy painter.
He's no cultist. Leave him to the Evzoni. Next.
A festive oil lamp for 3 drachmae. Festive wine, 50 drachmae. And a festive lyra for 600 drachmae. Could there be something behind these records?
Let him go, Vertin. He isn't a cultist. He's just a cheat.
I didn't commit any crime.
No. All you've done is put festive before the name of each of your wares so you could double or triple the price. Eh, Soterius? We Misthios bleed and sweat for every coin we earn, while you win your coin with deceit. Don't let me see you doing this again. Oh.
She pats the spear on her palm and motions for the man to be escorted out by the other.
And our next suspect is...
Over here, ladies.
Apple?
The very same. Unfortunately, not even my closest and best mate is above suspicion.
She holds back true grief in her voice.
I don't even know what Mr. Apple went through in that evil fruit basket. But I can only hope that we can set him right again.
But, Captain, this is just some honey and syrup that got stuck on my skin. Not a secret mark from some cult.
It is doubtful that the cult would take in an outsider so quickly. Especially an outsider like him.
Sentient apple. The suspects proved to be a dead end.
Cassandra, you already captured a suspected cultist, right?
Yes, but he hasn't said anything of value, and I don't think he knows much to begin with. Except...
He takes out the unsharpened file once more.
I had hoped that it would give me something to find the source of this conspiracy, but now we know it is connected with the cult of Cosmos. So there is nothing more to be learned from him. Anything he tells us now will be out of fear of punishment. He's unreliable.
A thought strikes her.
You mentioned that there were others there with the assassin. Did you catch anything else before they ran?
A little, yes. Though not enough to determine their plans. Something about the sage. Wait.
The same spark leaps to her memories. Leaps to her as memories return.
So, how are we supposed to read these messages when they come? The sage explains nothing to us.
That's none of your concern, fool.
Seems like you don't know any more about the sage's plans than I do.
So this sage is giving them orders, but we don't know who he is.
We don't need to know.
She lets her statement rest for a short moment as she composes her plan.
If I'm correct, all we'll need to do is claim the sage is here. They're so disorganized, they may not know we're bluffing.
The plan is presented accordingly, and the listening apple bobs in agreement.
That's very devious, Vertin. A bit of guile worthy of Odysseus.
And you, Mr. Apple, may come in handy, as we'll need your skill in Athenian performance. Would you kindly share your skills with us? I have a feeling it will help our investigation immensely.
The seasoned mercenary takes in their roles carefully.
So, you're suggesting that we perform some
stream.
sort of drama to lure these cultists out?
Yes, precisely. The cultists seem to be awaiting special orders, so let's give them what they're waiting for.
I'm no actor, but why not?
Then let's get started. We need to make this look believable. So Cassandra, you'll need to bring us to the prison.
How fun! Follow me.
What? Prison again?
Gotta love prison. It's not a patriot being put in prison. The actor had not expected any visitors.
Who are you?
You are Domitius, correct? I've been assigned as your logographer to assist you with your trial. The Archons have accused you of being a member of the cult of Cosmos. Do you accept your charge?
The cult of... I have no idea what you're talking about.
I see. And you're sure that you have nothing to do with them?
Of course! I would never be a part of that horrific cult!
I mean, the fact that you know that the secret society exists means that you're involved with the secret society.
Of course not. I've made my decision.
Cult of Cosmos
I
isn't
believe this man
exactly
is innocent.
known groups. The strange-looking advocate wraps her hand on the wall, and soon a familiar face appears.
Domitius!
It's you! What are you going to do with me?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to release you. It was my mistake. Your arrest brings shame to the police.
To all of civilization, really.
Huh?
So I will make things right. Not only will you be released, but we will also publicly declare you innocent of your crimes.
She's gonna granola bar.
I've prepared a declaration saying that you, Domitius, are not a member of the cult of Cosmos, and that you completely and thoroughly repudiate their actions. Which is why, when you discovered this bounty, you immediately surrendered it to the Archons.
She makes a great performance of her supposed innocence.
What? But I didn't.
In fact, all thanks to you, we uncovered the cult's plot, and even managed to capture a key member.
A key member?
No need to be afraid, Domitius. We're interrogating the mastermind at this very moment.
You don't mean... the sage?
He murmurs the words out in disbelief.
And just think, Domitius, it was all because of you. We found the clues in your bounty sheet and broke your secret code.
She waves the file in her hand.
But how did you decipher it? Ibatius hadn't told me how to read the Scatali.
The unfinished words stuck in his throat. But it's too late.
Skittily. If my memory serves, it was a tool that Spartans used to encode their messages.
Rather than pain, the sound coming out from next door turned to cheers. The captured mastermind appears around the corner.
A flying apple? No. You mean you...
Just the screen.
Finally, we can end these theatrics. Did you discover what you needed to, Apple?
Knowing that it is a skittily solves one major hurdle. However, we will still need the key to decipher it.
Well then, it seems like we still have some use for you.
They all fixed their sights on Dominicus.
Quit staring at me. I figured out your game. I'm not talking. I won't tell you anything.
During class, you also probably should try to avoid sleeping in class. As long as you're passing, I guess. Code breaker. It's the second day I'm fine. Just make sure you're passing. You remember the doctrine, the order, and the meticulous reverence of the Deimos. Passed all my classes last year. Good. Inside a dimly lit hall, a throng of people stands at attention, their black armor and grotesque masks presenting a cold and ruthless atmosphere. Their deity of fear paces in front of the central altar, looking ill at ease.
Do you guarantee the safety of this place?
Of course, Deimos.
Passing is
Foolish
good.
cultist has been locked up in the Athenian prison, but he wouldn't dare speak out. Besides, the Evsoni are busy with the Dionysia and thinned out to fight in the battle for Potidea. They don't have time for us. Besides, with you here, there is nothing to fear. Even if some meddling Mystios were to discover us, you would end them in a heartbeat.
Not much is true, Pendaros. But my skill will be no excuse for your failure. You had best remember that. And what of your coded messages? Are you certain our plans are secure?
Worry not, Deimos. The Athenians shall never decipher it. We've utilized the Scitali. I believe you may be familiar with it, being a Spartan.
You do know that the Mystios with the broken spear is a Spartan as well?
Yes, but she was not raised as a warrior of Sparta. She would not have learned the means of deciphering it.
We shall see. And as for the code, you've hidden it in these files?
Though they may appear ordinary, they are anything but. The key is hidden in the handle. Even if the file or one of our craftsmen were to fall into the hands of the Athenians, they would remain baffled by the code. So our plans remain concealed in shadow. Even as they search vainly for answers, our coded message already lies hidden in plain sight, within the temple. Yet none will know it, until it is time to strike.
You had best hope that all is as you say. I will not have anything stand in my way this time.
He grabs the file from the cultist's hand and tosses it away.
My sword aches for the time when I would slash down those banners.
There.
I should have killed her then.
The Sage appreciates your patience.
Yes.
You have proven more than worthy to wield the sword of Damocles.
Finished the game.
He deems me worthy, does he?
I have finished Odyssey.
He forgets his place. With this sword, I will strike off the head of Pericles.
Alexius draws his sword and flicks it, easily cutting through a nearby banner.
Let Athens be enlightened. Let Athens be enlightened.
Their chanting spills out their hidden sanctuary.
I have a question.
A hoarse voice comes from below the crowd.
Forgive me, I forgot the order to wrap the strip.
What a fool! Who recruited this worm? We have no room for dead weight.
You're right. It's my fault. I shouldn't have raised the stupid question. I should wait until the ritual ends and ask the great Deimos for the answer in private.
The man's face falls into a stern look as he turns his eyes to the tattered ribbons on the ground.
People say that the mighty god Deimos possesses wisdom beyond the ken of mere mortals. I'm sure he can answer all my questions.
The words break Deimos' stride. Only a brief moment.
Shut your mouth, pig! Deimos' time is precious! How dare you waste his time on such a stupid question? Get over here. I'll show you. But this is the last time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your guidance. And thank you for your wisdom, O Chosen One.
The cultists scatter in the city like ash in the wind. Suspicious quotation marks. All except the lone fool. She instead makes her way quietly back to the prison. She returns to find it much more lively than she had expected. Every corner seems to be echoing ferocious curses from a familiar voice.
Deceivers and villains! You swore you would set me free once I told you where to go! Deceitful outlanders, shameless imposters! More shameless even than the lowliest pig!
You seem to be in high spirits, Domitius.
Isonia? Is that you? Did they capture you too?
The appearance of another cultist momentarily ends this tirade.
No. You're not Sonia. Her arms are not quite so bulky.
And I am not quite so stupid.
As she removes her masks, her identity becomes clear.
You may leave now, friend. You helped a great deal in protecting Pericles. Especially in helping us figure out that Skitali. Well, with some help.
You!
Apple delivers a purposely dramatic bow.
Enough.
In fact, sir, I owe you a great debt. If you hadn't mentioned Skittily, this apple might never have uncovered the secrets of your cult's communication.
Who would have guessed that my chief mate was such a scholar, eh? I never heard of a Spartan crispology before.
There is a cryptographer I've worked with at the Foundation. We often shared research and discussed the latest developments in the field.
You'd probably be familiar with the name.
Oi!
Enigma?
Stuff a sock in all that egghead talk, will you? I get enough of it at work.
Enigma mentioned. Dominicus returns to the group for more pressing concerns.
But how did this strange creature even know what Iskatali is? Pendoros promised us that it was a closely guarded secret of the Spartans. How in the name of Zeus and all Olympia could you have found out?
Playable? The man's voice cracks and fades as he cries out. I lash crashing back into the cell from shock and exhaustion. Come. I mean, with Enigma not being playable yet, I have an odd feeling that he might not ever be playable. Might end up in a grave.
With a little more time, I do believe he might figure out we're time travelers.
All the better that he's insensible now. I salute your commitment to keeping our secret, Mr. Domitius. Of course, learning that the file was a skittily was just the beginning. It's one thing to know of the existence of a cipher, and another to know how to read its code.
The same frame. Regulus approaches the man and offers him a confronting pat on the shoulder.
No, don't be down, mate. Just think, your name is going to live on in legends told by the rockinest bards around. Oh, sing a song of Domitius, a man who's just and wise, who unmasked the darkness schemes and guided the eagle bearer to her prize.
Regulus is, predictably, completely off-key, leading your friends to respond with playful laughter.
Just think of the rewards that Pericles will bestow on you for saving him.
Enough! Enough! Just let me die in here. I'm one food either way.
A day in Athens, on murals, pottery. Evil Regulus. Lively songs float across the open ground, while wine jugs and sacrifices are raised, weaving their way through the colorful crowd.
A scene only recorded in ancient tomes and murals now comes alive before my eyes. Merely on the merits of historical research alone, the invention of Huygens' Fresnel interferometer is truly miraculous.
Looks like X will have a permanent guinea pig for this experiment of his.
Most certainly.
Just don't forget to bring us along, eh?
I mean, Apple has
Because after
gotten-
this, I'm not letting you leave my sight. No matter if you head to a robotics lab or the dark side of the moon.
Apple has, like, nearly died. Both of these. As they cheer and laugh, Pericles ascends the central stage and begins the speech.
Fellow Athenians and distinguished friends from every polis, it is with great joy that we gather here to mark the beginning of the Dionysia. Tragedy is an eternal art form that speaks an enduring truth, and just as it endures, so too shall our civilization. Let no man, no foe, strip us of the right to bask in its timeless beauty. We do not bow to fear or menace, nor to any enemy, be they known or unknown.
Below the stage, Cassandra wraps up this and stows it away.
Επί Διόνυσος άρχεται και γλάφξ της Αθηνάς ψιθυρίζει, Δήμος καταβήσεται εις τον κόσμον. Could Alexios... No, Demos, really stand such a provocation?
Spear of Leonidas is gripped in her hand as he soars above the venue. Cassandra's search doesn't take. Her target presents itself just beyond the plazas.
Pericles, soon enough the cult will claim you. A necessary sacrifice to unify the Greeks.
Protect Pericles!
I cannot believe what has become of you.
You arrived much faster than I thought, Misthios. I should have known better than to trust in that secret code.
He raised the sword of them. I, its cold, sharp reflection casting chaos in the sunlight.
Do not get in my way! I will deal with you once I have Pericles' head.
Deimos, leave the Mystios to us. Pericles must be slain.
Black-clad warriors rush out from the crowd. They cast off their robes to reveal dark armor that glistens in the sun.
You will not run from me again.
Cassandra lifts her spear, her body tensing as she readies for the fight to come.
Our war ends today.
You're not alone, Mystios.
Battle cries erupt from all across the festival grounds.
Malaka! Our plan has been discovered! Domitius betrayed us!
The cultist curses as
There is no end to the punishment that awaits him!
Calm down, Orestes. Have faith in the sage's plans. These brutes stand no chance against our numbers. Kill them all!
And murder.
Embrace rather than resist.
And just auto it.
I don't
wait for the event.
Correct.
Always arguing.
Stars.
A wonderful dream!
This'll help. For everyone.
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
I'll show you.
To the left.
Into the darkness.
I am the waves in the ocean and the stars in the sky.
Murdered again.
I bring you victory, as promised.
The panicked, scattering crowd only adds to the chaos of the situation. Made worse by the growing number of cultists that join the fray, keeping the envelope.
Cassandra, these cultists are hiding among the civilians. We cannot hope to keep the strategos safe here. Get Pericles to safety!
Protect yourselves first. You've done all that you could to prevent this, Cassandra. It was my hubris that led us to hold the Dionysia. I must accept my fate.
Alexios ascends the stage confidently, casting aside the remaining Imzoi, his sword humming in his hand.
Fate indeed. Your fate is already foretold, old man. We have arranged each and every moment. Do you think knowing our plan would be enough to stop it? Look at the death you have brought on your own people.
The chaos of the fighting has grown into wild pandemonium.
Save yourselves! Run!
What's all the fuss?
Get out of my way, foreigner! I'm not going to die in this place!
Panicked festival goers are rushing around the plaza in every direction, complicating the battle even further.
Hold on, madam. You're headed the wrong way.
I'm not leaving. If we let the Dionysia end this way, it will surely bring his wrath down on Athens. I fear the gods more than I fear the blades of men.
Regulus, Mr. Apple, we need to help Cassandra.
What's your plan then? Because I don't see a way to get through that bloody mosh pit. Not that I've ever been to a gig with this many swords.
Maybe not. But there might be some value in looking at this in the same way as one might manage a rowdy music festival. Even the wildest crowd can be swayed by the right performance.
She scans the chaotic scene, spying dramatic masks, wealth of grapevines and ivy, gold statues of gods and heroes, an altar laden with offerings.
The problem is, what would get their attention? A story, maybe? One of Dionysus's legends? or maybe a crowd-pleasing epic.
Vertin, if you're in need of some historical suggestions, this apple is ready to assist.
His offer of support rings like a melody in her ears, but it's his appearance that gives her an idea.
Yes, Mr. Apple. I do believe you are exactly what I need.
Wait, now, hold on. Will either of you tell me why you've decided to gild me again?
I'll ask you to stop wriggling, Mr. Apple. This paint is all we've got left from making our masks.
Fab! Oh, but you missed a spot. A little more gold over here, please.
Defeat Alexios. Ode to the Golden Apple. To be misunderstood is the fate of every apple. See how short these chapters are. Might be able to end this stream.
A song descends from Olympus, of an apple gold as the sun, for secrets held in Hesperides vows, those to conflict the fairest and foul. Between Scylla and
Must I really be up so high, Captain? Between the thin air and the fumes from this paint, I'm beginning to feel woozy.
Lead paint.
Well, whose fault is that for shaking off your old coat? Though, you do look smashing in gold, mate.
Mr. Apple, are you high enough to be visible to the crowd?
I'm bloody well high enough to be sick.
Excellent. Good luck.
Hello, Athens! Allow me to direct your eyes to the skies.
By Zeus! Is that a golden apple?
An offering like that might convince the gods to cleanse our city of its sorrow and pain.
Oi! Wouldn't you like to be the first ones to have their mitts on it? Too bad. I'm getting it first.
We must offer that apple to the great Dionysus. After her! Don't let this strange foreigner steal our golden apple!
And all shall look to you with great acclaim.
Well done. Is this also part of your plan?
The crowd is emptied from the square, chasing the golden apple as it floats away. Those that remain here have only one purpose. They're eager to return to it. Alexios' sight is still fixed on the strange fruit as it disappears in the distance. Slowly, he returns his eyes back to the fight before them.
I don't know by what means you've done this, but don't presume it changes anything. Let's put these tricks aside, Cassandra.
Sandra's knuckles turn right from her tight grip.
This isn't what I want, Alexios. We are family.
But it is what I want.
Sword meets spear in a shower of sparks. Their battle has begun. And I'm assuming this is a final boss for this. Sure.
We will experience all this over and over again.
The stream.
Alexios, it's not too late to stop.
You dare talk like that to a demigod? It's the great Limos in front of you. worshipped and feared by all Greece. You're just a Misthios with a broken spear. Your life ends here and now. But don't worry. The rest of your friends will join you soon after.
I think you're a little
Laka, stop being so thick-headed! What you are doing risks everything and everyone here.
And you think I don't want that?
I don't...
No.
Into the dark.
Always arguing.
this boss as well.
Stars.
A blessing that's carried by fate.
It will be over before you feel it.
All forms of power at your fingertips.
Beaten by invincibility mechanics.
Laka, what did the cult teach you?
Is that really your last question? They taught me to feel the pain brought by the world. Brought by you. The suffering I've gone through empowers me. Gives me enough strength to return the pain to you. To everyone that wronged me.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness. Liberato dal fratello.
Goodbye.
Icarus, eyes on the target. Laka!
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
The sword of the sent out to the hand. Beside it, a broken spear is pierced in the soft ground.
Impossible.
Nothing is impossible. Not even redemption.
Voice is winded, but she braces her stance as her leg exhaustion.
You have a chance to choose another path, Alexios. Bury the name Vimos, and return to who you really are, brother. Put the past aside, and you may still have a chance to best me in the future.
The fates have already made their choice. Our destinies must take us on different paths.
He reaches out for the sword, breathing deep against the pain. Then, as an eagle retracts his...
You will never know a moment of peace, sister. I will kill you, and all you hold dear. Retreat!
Smoke bombs erupt across the plaza as the cultists flee in direction. As the clank of battle fades at last, Pericles emerges behind the pillar.
You've saved me, Eagle Bearer, and indeed all of Athens.
We cannot be hasty in claiming victory, Pericles. The enemy is not yet defeated.
Fighting brother, and then he loses.
My brother will return.
She presses her hands on the temple, feeling the dull throb of her adrenaline and
The fates will bring what they will. But for now, the battle is won, my friend. Athens will survive another day. Thanks to you.
I have done my duty as a Misthios. Nothing more. Besides, I said that my services would cost you.
Of course. On matters of payment, my honor is unwavering. But for now, you must rest until you can make your way to Kos Island to see Bogradis about your injuries. The journey ahead is long, but they say his skills surpass even Apollo's. Oh, and on the subject of the gods...
Yes?
Pericles looks out at the horizon.
What is the nature of that talking apple that appeared over the plaza? Could it be the same golden apple spoken of in myth?
It's just painted.
Oh, maybe so.
She stretches out her sore muscles. She does. A familiar bard appears, racing toward her with a joyful expression.
Oh, if it isn't my dear Cassandra. I wonder if you caught much of the ode I sang.
Ephonia. Well, I admit I've developed a new appreciation for your music. I won't be so stingy with my applause in the future.
Wonderful. Does that mean you'll finally let me compose a song about you, Cassandra?
No, not that. Never that.
Good mercenary tries to never reveal her.
Now, have you seen our friends?
Vertin, how much longer? Oh, until we can stop running? I can't go on much longer.
Matching the concern, a nervous and sickly voice wafts down.
This apple is very much interested in your answer.
The frantic mob chasing them does not seem to have been
Just hang in there.
diminished.
Keep a stiff upper lip, you two. And if all goes well, I'll make sure to requisition some sherry and Dr. Papa to celebrate. And a whole bunch of records.
Just gonna be running forever. Although that is the end. There is no epilogue for this. Boy, the plan says Pericles. This one is. This thing is more. That hello. Pavia jump scare. That is the end of the story. Oh, this is just side stuff. I'm assuming this is gonna be this. Not reading all that. It's not loud. I'll do that later. Not reading all that. Surprised there was like an epilogue at all. I was expecting it to be.
It was rare to see other people in the northern wilderness where I...
Skip all these notifications.
The moment you step onto the stage.
Welcome home.
Welcome.
You have missed like
my good friend.
The entire story. Surprisingly short.
Huh? Where's my head?
What the fuck is rock and roll?
A gust of wind from the door.
Starts.
I thought it was Malky.
Trying to eye 3 people again. get? No, I need to save. I can just...
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe. Please stay.
Wait for this.
This crunch should do. Awaken.
Liberato dalla
We
paura.
stand together.
Slowly, I'm gonna try to get...
Coglione.
You won't get away.
Like 6 months.
Oh look! Please stay behind me.
Plan to roll for the ranged character, but...
My responsibility. You won't get away. This crunch should do. 强梁继出，
I've gotten all the way to the character so far. Do attempt to keep that straight. The next patch will be...
Be careful.
Could be.
You are not welcome here.
Though it should be fine because anniversary patches are usually...
Myself.
Abbraccia la morte.
Please
Wait for the right moment.
awaken.
It will be over before you feel it. You'll see it coming.
Now, to preserve this...
Stay behind me. I'll keep us safe. Awaken.
Liberato dalla paura. Cazzo!
My responsibility. 强梁继出，王有护卫。Be careful. You won't get away.
Abbraccia la morte.
The account good. Just don't reopen it.
It will be over before you voltarti indietro.
That's why you play gacha games.
Now, to preserve this
It
memory
does not
in
cost
our
any
dreams.
actual money. Five more. Which I don't have enough stamina for. I'm just not gonna do it. Like 15 left. Just do the usual. Finish these. Open up geometry. It's 15. Already crashed? Good. I can give you a copy of it, but I don't know if I'll ever actually finish the block deco. Game a whole 20 seconds to crash. Incredible.
My amen to it!
I had it at full volume while I was recording the showcase. Give you a copy of it, but I don't know if I'll ever actually finish the block decoration. Probably a linked song. Yeah, I just do you win? So I did start doing more memory things.
Don't stop to the club, go club to the club, go to the club, go. Don't stop to the club, go to the go club to the club, goes. 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 Don't stop to the.
Nothing here. Trying to do more memory things.
Club to the club. Don't stop. Don't stop to the club, go. Don't stop to the club. Don't stop to the club, go. Don't stop to the club, go. Club to the club, go to the club, go.
There's not really anything that I'm particularly working on right now, though. You forget your level? No, I'm just bad. I'm just bad at video games. I do still need to finish this as well. Brain. I can beat it easy if I have no clip on. How many attempts do I have on this? Not very many. Out of these. This last shipwreck, it just sucks. $305. I suffer from skill issue. Almost. Surprisingly consistent. Speaking so simply a skill issue. Okay, well now I'm not gonna be able to do it again. Did it twice in a row, which I'm never gonna be able to do it again. Simply how these things work. Fuck. I am so good at video games. I suffer from skill issue.
エンジェルという現象は仮定された遊戯交流伝統仮定された遊戯交流伝統仮定された遊戯交流仮定された遊戯交流伝統の可愛い虹色の照明です。V あらゆる透明なアカウントの複合体このクソ神クソこのクソ神クソクシな現実を忘れさせてあげる慈愛の天使そんなみんなには内緒だぞ大丈夫もう何も怖くないからお前内緒だぞ大丈夫もう何も怖くないからお前 SNS 抜け出し
No clue what you're
内緒だぞ
do.
大丈夫もう何も怖くないからお前 SNS 抜け出して二人で海を見に海を見に行くぞインターネット
Sounds like a skill issue.
わかる真似をしてねをして何も知らないねあなた何が悲しいの何が寂しいの聞こえてる人が恋しくて人が
You know what that sounds like? Sounds like that might be.
幸せを知っているのに不幸なふりやめられないね。カウンセリングを受けたの。先生からネットをやめろって言われて、もうお前らと会えないと思った瞬間胸が苦しくてリアルが壊れてもここがいいって思ったの。初めてフォローされた日のこと覚えてる？こんな私を見て承認してくれた承認してくれたぬくもりティ。もう細かいことはどうでもいいね。細かいことはどうでもいいね。せーの、インターネットサイト。ほとばしるエクスタシー、甘い夢を見せてま、一緒に指先が 青白いモニター越しの光を通し、
Can't
オタ
really
クの孤独を
much more
癒して
not
も
playing
ら
the
う。
level for like
私は
2
インター
months.
ネットの天使なのだ。
So we'll be ending here. And I swear I will not appear from streaming for weeks at a time. Or a week at a time. We'll stream more than once a week, eventually. Someday. Please. Make no promises, as I will probably do. Thank you all for watching. I should speak louder. Okay, I'm ending. For watching. To me.